Hi all, my name is Akash. I'm a qualified cost management accountant, and in this video we will be discussing how to make your resume. Now basically this resume can be for campus placement, for off-campus placement, and this can be for a fresher, at the same time for experienced. So watch this video till the end, you'll get all your answers, and yeah, so let's actually jump in. Let me start recording here. Yeah, so hi. So now basically, why is resume important? I'm actually gonna take you right from the basics so that if you understand why we make a resume, then the why is clear, then how will be clear. I believe that. So why resume is important? Resume is important primarily for a job. And why job is important? To get financial stability, to get financial discipline, and faster learning opportunity. Right. Moving to the next one, we have, so resume is important, resume is important. But now the point is, what type of resume will actually make you get all these things? First of all, that has to be well structured, formatting should be good, at the same time, that should be well organized and tailor made for that particular role. When I say formatting, I mean to say that the font, the structure, the size of the letters that you write in the resume, and the color, these four categories are very important. For the structure, which type of formatting you need to use, I'll put that in the description box, don't worry about that. Next, that has to be well organized. What has to be well organized? The point is that when it comes to your job description, see, every company has some requirement. Say for example, after 4-5 years, you are shifting your job and now you're looking for an opportunity, and suddenly you saw a company's advertisement saying that we need a person who has done all this experience. At the same time, you have also done some experience and it is exactly matching. But now if your resume, this is your resume and this is the job description. Now if your resume does not have the letters or the words which are exactly there in here, your ATS, which is applicant tracking system, may reject it. What is an ATS? I'll tell you. Basically, for any opening in a job, in a company for a job, thousands of applications will be given, right? Now, in ATS is a HR software. Now, in order to filter them easily, ATS is used. Okay, for example, if the format is not good, if these few things are not good, the computer will automatically reject it, and only maybe like 10-15 resumes will be forwarded to the HR. This is called ATS. But if you are giving through the off-campus, through the campus placement or through the referrals, ATS is not used. Done. That has to be tailor-made. Means these two should be matching. Moving to the next one, essential sections. This is very, very, very important. The point is that when we talk about now, for example, this is your resume. Okay, fine. This is the resume. Now, the first essential sections here would be your name and your professional title. Say for example, we are using a name of Rohit Sharma. Right. Rohit Sharma. Next, your education qualification, whatever Rohit Sharma has done. 1, 2. Next, your contact information. In contact information, there is another point I want to say. Do not use, I'll tell you what. First of all, professional email ID. You have to use a professional email ID. Do not use any funky email IDs which you created like 5 years ago, 6 years ago with 007 or these type of email IDs. That has to be very, very, very professional. In our example, we had taken the name of Rohit Sharma, right? Maybe it can be rohit.sharma@gmail.com or sharma.rohit@gmail.com or rohit.sharma233@gmail.com, something like that. What is 233? Whatever it may be, like 23rd of March. Like if you see mine, it's 323, which is 3rd of, March 23, right? So 323. Okay, next, phone number. When it comes to the phone number, make sure that you did not put any type of hello tunes. You don't want ki HR will call you and listen to this. No, you are, I mean, they don't want to listen to the songs, they want to keep it as short as possible. So and also keeping the hello tunes is not professionally accepted. Okay, next, when it comes to your LinkedIn profile, yeah, if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, create a proper LinkedIn profile, add that link here. Okay, and then if you want to make any changes in your LinkedIn profile, you can actually do it. That's no problem. But have a LinkedIn profile, have a professional space, be present in a professional social media platform. Next, I asked you not to put something, that was address. Okay, I have seen many resumes where people start keeping their address in their resume. Do you think that the company or the HR will send you any letter to your home? No. Nowadays, every communication is made through your email ID or maximum by phone. So do not use any type of addresses or these all things on your resumes. Don't put it. Next, when it comes to the experience, highlight the past roles that you have been. Maybe you were an intern, or maybe you were a paid assistant. Okay, or if you were working in a company, maybe junior executive or junior accounts officer, whatever it may be. So different roles. So next, when it comes to the responsibilities, put all the responsibilities you were. If you were in a firm, maybe you have worked with income tax returns filing, GST returns filing, or you were in auditing, or you were in stock audit. So there are different lines which you were in. So put all those things properly, and mostly quantify it. What is that? Quantify it. For example, I have dealt with over 300 IT returns. Okay, like that. Quantified. 300 is not technically possible. Yeah, at least like 50, 60, 70, whatever it may be. Next, achievements. If you have any achievements in this, say for example, employee of the quarter, or like intern of the quarter, do mention it there. Okay, next, educational qualification. Yes, be proud of it. Right, cost management accountant, be proud of it. Next, that has to be in a reverse chronological order, like CMA now, then if you have completed your BCom, then BCom, then your 12th, then your 10th, likewise. Similarly, there has to be a reverse chronological order. Similarly, if you want me to write the experience, of course I've mentioned there down as well. So your experience has to be again in the reverse chronological order. Like, what is the latest company I've worked with, what is the newest company I've worked with. Like, I have resigned it maybe in the last month, that has to be first. Previous that, what was the firm or a company I was working with. Still previous to that, what was the firm I was working with. And if you're working with only one company, that's completely fine. Moving on to the next one. Skills. I will make a video maybe. Yeah, I'll make a video on what all the skills that are required for a cost accountant. Especially, of course, for a finance professional, basically, because I don't think that we are different. We are different from the other professional qualifications. So maybe that can be suited for everything. What maximum, these Excel, then Power BI, and we have this Tableau. These all things, but whatever, you have these things or not, that's completely okay, but you have to have this one. What is that? This is a must. Excel certification or Excel skill is a must. You should have Excel, and if you don't have Excel, that's completely okay. You still have time. A lot of time is there before your before this campus placement. So just go to that YouTube and Excel, and just start doing it. Next, when it comes to your additional section, by the way, in skills, if you have done any certificational courses, like for example, few people do NISM certification. Okay, few people do this Power BI skills, and also do mention that gives a extra edge over the other candidates. Next, we have your additional section. In additional section is like an extracurricular activities. Now, if you have been volunteering, or if you have been a member part of NGO, any type of NGO, you can actually mention it. Now it gives a good good look to the interviewers, or the or the hiring persons, that okay fine, this person has something else so has something else from his studies. Now it's not that he's only a bookworm and he only studies, he has done something else, that's good. Next, now if you're good in sports, then you can mention it. Now if you have few people are good at classical dances, you can actually add it there. Okay, and if you're given stage performances and got some prize and something. And next, if you have won some singing competition prize and all, again you can mention it, that's completely good. Next, this is something everyone has to avoid. What is that? Avoid your marital status. No one wants to know whether you are single or you are in a relationship or you're married to someone. No. Do not keep your marital status. Do not put religion. Do not put your date of birth. Now, date of birth for our case, it will be more important because age sometimes. I mean, that shouldn't be a matter, but sometimes maybe for few recruiters that may be an issue, so do not put that. And next, most likely your photos. I have seen resumes again where people post their photos in the resume. Ideally it's not needed, because you don't get into a company because of how good you look or how professional you look. You get into a company because how well you know things and how well you are able to express your things. Okay, so it's always important not to, I mean, it's always I'm skeptical about it if you want to put the photos that put, or no, it's no, that's completely fine. Next, work experience. Now coming to the work experience, we have two: experience and for freshers. Okay, I had mentioned earlier. Now now if you're completely a fresher, who is completely a fresher? The one who has not done the practical training. How someone might have not done practical training? Because during 2020 and 21 there was a period when due to the safety of the candidates, what our institute has institute had exempted, yes, exempted practical training for the candidates. Now if you belong to that, that's completely fine. Education is your first, education comes first for you, so do mention your education very well. Now during your BCom, if you have done your BCom or any graduation, if you have done any internship programs or the mini projects, now do mention them. Okay, then because few colleges, they give the projects to the students, like doing financial statement analysis of a company, or preparing the financials and likewise. Okay, so do mention that. Next, participation in the seminar. Now for example, for our ICMAI, there are many seminars held by ICMAI. Okay, do if you have attended any of the seminars, maybe on the GST or maybe on income tax or maybe on AI, there are many seminars which are being conducted by ICMAI. If you have attended it, do mention them. And if they have given any certificate, do mention them. And sometimes they ask you to volunteer as well. If you have volunteered there, do mention there again. Next, moving on to the next one, your experience. Reverse chronological order. I have already stated earlier. Your newest job first, then your previous, then the previous. Then keep all your points, whatever your experience is, in a bullet points. Okay, no one wants to read the paragraph there. Okay, so do make a point by point statement, like one line is enough. Okay, and not that your first point will be 2 lines, second point will be two lines. No, it's not required. Okay, keep one line, and that line has to be like very short, and that has to be very crisp, and that has to give the interviewer a good impression that okay fine, this person has done something. Next, align your JD to the work experience. Ask using AI. Okay, what now that's actually for for experienced candidates, like 4 to 5 years experience later, you'll be having some experience, right? And also when there is any JD of a company which are wanting something with the experience that you have, what happens is that you can use AI to blend these two and give you the result. And again, you have to use it in your own. And by the way, if you are planning to use AI for your resume, do not use it. Okay, companies know, okay, whether you are using it AI or not, because experience speaks everything, man. Next, quantify your achievements. Now for as I had stated here earlier, I think, yeah, like 20 return, okay, 20 IT returns, 30 IT returns, 300 IT returns, or I have if you if any of your reports, okay, if any of your reports are published in the, and I mean in the seminars or the meetings which are held inside the company, you can also mention that, you know, 4 or 5 times the report, I mean these reports have been published in the seminar and all, so you can mention them. So this comes to the end of your freshers and experienced, what are the things that to be mentioned. And these are the special points coming to the end of the resume, I mean end of this video now. First of all, career objective. Do not put, I mean I don't advise you to put the career objective, because career objectives almost are same for each and everyone. What do you write? I'm a determined guy, I'm a dedicated guy, I mean I'm a quick learner, I'm a fast learner, so these are, I mean I'll learn everything, this and that. Everyone has almost more or less the same career objective, so hardly avoid keeping the career objective. And if even if you are putting, don't use more than 2 lines for that. Next, 1 page or two, maximum 2 pages. Do not keep your resume 3 pages, 4 pages. No, hardly the HR will be watching your resume only for 3 seconds or 4 seconds. You know, she'll see, okay, that's it. This much time it takes for the HR to forward the resume. So that has to be crisp, that has to be looking attractive, and that has to be 1 page. Next, ATS score, I'll tell you what is that. Next, be honest. Do not lie in a resume. They can easily find it out, because the interviewers who are taking an interview, you know, they have like experience of 20 years, at least 15 years. So do you think that if you lie in front of them, they'll not be able to know about the work? Maybe if you lie about something else, they'll not be able to find out, but about the work, they might have conducted so many interviews in their life, right? So if a candidate is lying in his resume, they'll easily be able to find out. So why do you want to give a wrong impression to the person who is hiring you, right? Next, coming to the last one, if you have your ATS score. Now, what is ATS? Basically, I've already explained you. If you are going for an off campus, and now if it is not through the referral, even if it is off campus, if it is through the referral, you can directly, your resume will be going to the HR and things can be done. But if it is an off campus and it is not through the referral, then your ATS score is important for you, so that your resume gets shortlisted by the company. Now, how to check the ATS score? Don't worry, I've got this covered. Okay, you can find this ATS score link in the description box, which I have given below this. Or if you don't like this one, you can also Google the other ATS websites as well. Okay, find like ATS resume score, then Google will be giving you a few links and just go through them. Next, resume format. If you are not prepared any resume till now, that's completely fine. I'll make a I'll provide you a link of the Google Docs. Basically, there are 4 to 5 templates which are there in the Google Docs, so you can use that and edit it according to you. And also you can add few sections. I think this is it. I didn't forget anything. Yeah, chalo. So thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Make sure that you prepare the resume very well. Okay, take care of the language that you are using. And by the way, if you have already uploaded the resume, that's completely okay. You can go re-upload it and resubmit it. That's completely fine. You can make n number of changes before 23rd. You have time. Okay. And next, please do like the video if you have liked the video, and dislike the video if you didn't like the video, but do let me know why you didn't like it, so that I can improve in the next videos. And yeah, if you still have any doubts, please comment down below. I'll definitely answer them. And please share this video to as many people as possible, because today is already 19th and 23rd is the last day. Hardly that will take, hardly preparing your resume right from the scratch will take 3 hours, not more than that. Okay, so 3 hours maximum, that will take 3 hours. So once you're done with that, yeah, that's it. Share it, and please subscribe to the channel, because much more videos are going to come in this channel, and trust me, I'm there for you. Thank you. This was Akash signing off.